Good morning, everyone. And it is an awesome morning. It is one awesome morning. For one, it's hump day. It is hump day. For two, we did it. Yesterday morning, I was on cloud nine all day yesterday. And people ask why you play this game. And maybe it's a little silly to let something like that just start your day off right. But it's one of the reasons why I start my morning off playing this game. It's so relaxing, so lifelike. If you're a hunter, you'll be hooked. I'm telling you. The challenge of it is just, I love it. There's nothing like it. 16 months after that Lynx. It's not for the casual gamer. I'll give you that. I mean, well, yeah, it kind of is too, because casual gamers just go out and shoot everything and have fun. And sometimes I do that just to have fun. So, yeah, let me rephrase. It is for the casual gamer. It depends on your style of hunting. What your goal is. If you're happy with a gold, and there's a time in everybody's Call of the Wild career that they are just happy with golds. But like anything else, you want that next big shiny thing, right? That is life in general. Never settle. Keep wanting more. Keep not necessarily wanting more, as far as like what's the word I'm looking for? Material things, but accomplishments. You want to be accomplished. You want to do your best, You want people to say about you, and no matter what you do, that person's going to give their best. When they're hiring you for a job, your character, all your habits, that's where they come into play. Are you always late? Are you always on time? Do you always go above and beyond? Do you give it your all on everything? People notice these things. Everybody around you as you go. And this is the teacher in me talking this morning. But always give it your best. And you'll feel good about it too. Like, I feel so accomplished now. I would have a different feeling if I killed a diamond mountain lion. I've got several of them. That is the first legendary lynx I've ever seen. And just the way it all played out, I'll never forget it, because it was the last lake I checked. I was ready to give up. I was dreading having to go run the ice shelf in the creek, because I checked all the lakes first. I was dreading having to buy all the tents and put down for the grind. I was dreading all that. Because in the end, I can only handle, and I'll only be able to do fox hunting in short spurts. You just don't see a lot. You'll see plenty of foxes, but they won't be males. And you'll see one usually on his own, maybe two. And when you shoot that, it disappears. So my goal here today is we want to get these lakes good and searched up. So we're going to give this one a go. I think I looked at it. It was one of the last ones, but when the time's ending, sometimes you might want to go back and recheck, because we were here about 2300. The fox may have been gone by then. And then we're going to sneak down and get this one. And then while we're here, we're just going to do the long trek over. Actually, I may not do that. I think what I might do instead is go ahead and search this finger right here and then over. Instead of that big long trek. That's a shorter trek right there. So let's just go check this and this. And I would you know, much rather have tents and tripods and things. But I cannot afford it. Right now, we're not at that point. Got a little bit of a late start this morning, not gonna lie. Felt good sleeping in. And that's the thing too. You know, I didn't even play yesterday evening. I just reveled in my Lynx. That just made my day. You know, and that's this game for you. Like, non-gamers just don't get it. They don't get it. But it's, you know, real life fishermen and hunters and things like that. And, oh, you're playing a game, blah, blah, blah. And then they go fish on the lake all day. And you're like, what's the difference? You know, that's your hobby. This is mine. And I also like to fish and hunt in real life. But can't do that at 5 o'clock in the morning before work. Or at least I have never done that. Been accused of it though. This is the next best thing. I mean, they've done a really good job with this game. They really have. And just to have the red fox left. Now, I still have 4 animals left that I've never killed a diamond of. But we're excluding Mexico for the moment. That's the new map. I've not really had time to get in on those grinds yet. I have put some work in on those maps, though. Because all I have is the 3 little animals left on Mexico. And that is the antelope jackrabbit and the Rio Grande turkey. Oh god, it's early. And the pheasant, ringneck pheasant. Those are kind of, those 3 animals there on Xbox I was kind of really lucky with. Because I would come across them while hunting other things. So I never had to intentionally set out to kill those things. Like, it just naturally happens through hunting everything else. And the way this is played out on Rancho, I've been really lucky. I've stumbled across diamonds of the big animals. Literally, I don't think I've grinded for... The only one I've grinded for is the collared peccary. The other diamonds were there, I think. The whitetail was there. The bighorn was there. The mule deer was there. The bobcat. We did grind for the bobcat. My bad. We did grind. The coyote was there. So, yeah. We did grind for the bobcat and the peccary. But not long grinds. Nothing compared to... My grizzly bear grind, for example, took forever on Xbox. My lion grind took forever. Euro bison took forever. Some grinds just take longer than others. My red deer grind took forever. But then they started showing up in bunches after I killed the first one. The easiest diamonds for me in the beginning, back when I didn't know what I was doing, was blacktail. I killed like 3 or 4 blacktail diamonds, like really early in the game on Xbox. And I have a lot of black bear diamonds too. But basically, if you're watching and you haven't played, kind of new to the game, you're looking for male. Male foxes can make diamond. Female cannot, as far as we know. But Lady Legends has seen a mythical diamond, or a mythical female. I've been in here and seen this female. I was just kind of hoping that there was a male with her, and we'll find out at the tracks over this way, I guess. But basically, I just don't, I can't afford the tents. I could go and jerk tents off from Medbed, and I probably should have done that. I probably should have jerked a couple of them off anyway and brought them here. But because I am going to have to like hunt this map for other things, just see what diamonds I do have on the map as well. Something I could do is I could replace the or I could just jerk up, not replace them right now, but replace them later. Jerk up the waterfowl blinds on Hirschfeld that I was using for geese, because I really only use 2 spots on Hirschfeld now for geese, and I make a ton of money using those 2 spots. And I can, and they use I use tripods on those spots. It's just a lot better. I really want to, I need to do another goose run. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the time to stream or hunt this evening. So I don't know when that's going to happen. But I need to do a goose run for money. This is a very good grizzly bear lake that we're at, by the way, right here. Just kind of alert. Yeah, it's kind of seeing a pattern here. I'm going to talk to Corpse and good morning. I want to talk to Corpse and Lady about this, but I'm noticing, at least with Fox and Lynx, the males are on the left side of the lake on Yukon and on Medbed. Now, if you go around shooting females, then what it does is it puts the females and the males in a spawn pool just waiting to be placed on the map again. And that's why males end up on the right side of the map and females end up on the left side of the map, because you're switching their spawns when you shoot them. It switches things up. But I'm of the belief that if I stick to the left side of the map and I don't shoot any females anywhere, then my males will continue spawning on the left side of the map, and that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go here. I'm going to run this finger. Now, later on, I'm going to run this. And that will hunt that shore and all that. We'll end up hunting this whole river, but let's quit talking about it and go do it, you know? Irish, will we have a repeat of yesterday's before work stream? Here comes the Diamond Fox. Oh, I love the positive vibes, dude. Positive thinking. Positive thinking, I like it. Well, I've searched all the easy spots, the lakes. Now come the hard spots. And here's kind of the thinking of this dude I found on YouTube. I don't know his name. I should have, that way I could give him credit. I'm going to have to find his name so I can give him credit, but he is, you can hardly understand his English, but he's killed 9 diamond red foxes, he says, and he has a method. He doesn't shoot the females, I think is what he said. I'm going to have to rewatch it. Pretty sure he said he doesn't shoot the females. But he says that when he's initially searching his map, like hunting this river, he says, is just not time efficient. It takes forever, and I agree with that. It takes forever to hunt this river. That's something my favorite here. So hunting this river takes several drink times. So he says you don't shoot a red fox on this river, because if you do, then something's going to spawn in there. And he says his goal is to eliminate the river and never hunt it again. So he'll search the river one time and not shoot anything unless it's a legendary. That way he don't have to fool with the river anymore. So I can dig it. I like that philosophy. And what I'm finding right now, and this is a brand new map, and the things that I've shot, like that's a bison, I think that was wolves. I've not shot any foxes yet. I even have a mythical on my map right now, right there. I have a mythical right there that's going to get shot. But that's, right now I'm finding male fox here. They're all here on the left side of the map. This is all females. I don't know about the river yet. But I want to keep it confined to that left side of the map. Now, here's where it gets dicey. When I start shooting these male foxes on the left side of the map, it's going to delete their zones. You know how that works. There's usually just one, or there's a female in it, and when you take it down to that one animal, nothing else spawns back in. So it may force you to shoot those females. It might. It might force you to shoot those females. I'm hoping that it doesn't, but if it does, yeah. If it does force me to shoot, the plan is forming in my head. If I am forced to shoot the females, and we'll find out through a series of runs if it does force me, you know, it's essentially it's going to delete the zone. Another zone should pop up on the same lake somewhere close by. That's what we're hoping for. I'm hoping that when we delete the zones over here, which is inevitably going to happen, that's what sucks about red fox hunting. I'm hoping, like, say I shoot one here and the zone deletes, I'm hoping that a new zone doesn't pop up over here on the river. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that we can at least contain the area in which the new zones pop up. Because if we can eliminate this river, then we know just to keep it condensed over here. Maybe the swamp area too. So that's my plan. We'll see if it works. would like to tell you that I learned something from Lynx, but that guy was there. He was already there. That's a grizzly somewhere. But he was already there. He was not a product of farming. He was on the very last lake that I'd never been to. I got his track. Got the zone from his track, actually. So that was very nice, because I knew exactly when to come there. And I was like, okay, let's treat him as if he's a diamond. I'm glad we did, because he was a diamond. Well, hello there. Oh, hello there. Well, hello there. Grizzly. Here, focus. Okay. Alright, so we do have a plan. But a great philosopher once said, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Oh, wait. A great boxer once said that. Okay. We're going to hunt our way that way and then check that lake up there. We should have enough time during this drink time to do that. A lot of this is clicking on tracks, so I like to spot the opposite bank as I'm doing this, because I'll get the tracks on this side, but if I scare something off on the opposite bank, I'll never know it was there. So I kind of like to spot it as I go, and I'll click on tracks on this side. Cover more ground that way. But what is up, Irish? If the spawn pool acts the same, the whitetail respawns, then you will find all of your female zones, so they are located. If you're locked to the map, then killing males should only spawn males. I know. I don't know how to word. I experimented around with this on Hirschfelden. I'll tell you what I did. I had a zone, but I may have pounced on something. Discovered something. We gotta watch Dutch here. With Lynx. I found a zone. Forgot to mention this. This is shortly before I killed the diamond lynx. There was another lake that I even put a tent down on. I only had 4 tents on the whole map, because I'm just broke right now. But I found a zone that had 3 level 7s on it. One was a max weight, and I killed it. I went back and checked that zone after a reset. My thought process was this. Grim says, for whitetail anyway, that if you take the zone down to 1 doe, or I would imagine 1 buck as well, then nothing else is going to spawn in that zone. It just stalls it out. That's it. So you may as well go ahead and kill it, or just leave it if you don't want to fool with it anymore. If you don't like the zone, you don't like the area, just leave it, and nothing else is going to spawn in there. So, when I found that zone that had 3, I said, you know what? Most of the time you get 2 max in a fox zone. Well, that's a big old girl. And I said, what if? Ooh. See, we have a male. But I don't want to shoot it, because if I shoot it, then that means I have to come back here on the river and check for its respawn. And I don't want to do that. I want to leave that alone. I want to leave it there. That's the thought process here. And we've got plenty of males. Well, what I could do though, since we've got 2 males, this isn't a bad area to hunt. I could set it up that way. We'll see. Since we've got 2 males here, and we've got an outpost right there. All I have to do is spawn in, run over here and shoot them. And I could place a tent over here that we could kind of use to hunt that and that. I mean, we'll see. We may come back and revisit this, but I'm not going to shoot them right now. But anyway, I've lost track of what I was saying. Well, my thought process is that we might be able to control. Almost sure female fox make diamond. Yeah, we have that belief. But we just would like to see some evidence of that. A mythical fox. I have personally killed a gold 7. But lady says she has seen an 8. Or knows someone that has seen an 8. But, anywho, I think if you can get a zone with 3 foxes in it, for example. Because this worked on Lynx, I forgot to tell you. That zone that had the 3 level 7 Lynx, I killed 1 Lynx out of it. Now, first of all, I searched the whole map and that was the only zone. But it doesn't have to be 3 males. It could be 2 females and a male. If you can find a zone with 3, I think if you just shoot the male, it will cause a male to spawn back in that zone. Because most of the time, you're just going to get 2 in a zone. And if that's the case... So this gets me to thinking, I have come across some zones that have 3 females. So check this out. Check this strategy out, Irish. I just now thought of this. What if we find those zones that have 3 females in them, right? And I have seen some of those. What if we go shoot 1 male and we go and shoot 1 female out of that zone that has 3 and we switch the spawns? Then from that point on, we just shoot the male and it keeps spawning in there. If we can accomplish that, then we can actually control the spawn. We know we could set up a tent, we could set up a tripod. You see where I'm going with this? We could start... See, there's no predictability with Fox right now. But if you had 3 or 4 zones, did you check the zone indicator? Did it say 3? Was there 2 different indicators with having... No, yeah, it was 3 different indicators. It was 1, 1, 1, okay? So that's another factor. But they're all still using that same zone. They're just drinking in a different spot around that zone. Now, does that mean that they want... Well, here's the thing. I got a respawn there. That's what I was getting to. I went back and checked, and there was a level 6. See, before, when I went there, it was 3 level 7s. When I went back and checked, a level 6 had spawned in place of the 7. So... pretty good fox area down through here, isn't it? So I may have to hunt just this little finger. See, I could work that in. That's no problem. I just don't want to have to run this whole river. So if I can find little stretches of the river like this, that's convenient to hunt, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We're going to work our way over to that and check that. But yeah, I was going to tell you, that did work. I did get a respawn, a male respawn there. All the other places, and I tried this on Hirsch. I'll tell you what I did on Hirsch as an experiment. I found a zone that on the indicator on the ground, not the icon on the map, but on the ground, when I clicked on it, it said 2. And this is on Hirschfeld. 1 was a mythical male. The other was just like a level 6 female. So I said, okay, since I've got that indicator or that track on the ground that shows that 2 use this zone, I said, let's hope that they don't behave like whitetail, and when I kill this mythical, nothing ever spawns back. So I shot the mythical, and I went back like 5 straight times after a reset and checked on that zone, and all I had was the female. The male never would spawn Because it was my hope that that guy would keep spawning in and I would just keep killing him every time and eventually he would turn into a legendary. That was my hope. But it doesn't work with 2. But I'm hoping it works with 3. But you are correct. It didn't say 3 were using the zone. It said 1. But there were 3 male foxes drinking from that zone. But 3 different little puddles, you know. So who knows. But I do know that the 6 spawned. Unless I just didn't spot the 6 the first time around. And then that would have made 4 males that was using that zone. But that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm going to try. If I find a zone that has 3 females, I'm going to try to switch the spawn. I'm going to try to kill 1 female and 1 male. Reset the time and see if I can switch the spawn up that way. But it should work to where if right now most of my males, besides this little finger right here, all this is females, but most of my males right now are right here. So if I don't shoot females, except for to move them in that one scenario, if I don't shoot females, I should keep all my males on the left side of the map, and that will kind of make it easier to get around. That's my plan. Maybe the indicators stack on the map. Maybe. I just wish that we could do, you hit Y, and there's all the animals on that map, and you can click that animal, and the only zones you see are that animal. The filter. That would be so nice. To remove, you know, a reindeer drink zone that's covering up a fox zone, for example. You know, because you forget where they're drinking. Read the comment above that. Can you remember if you get multiple drink zones found notifications on your screen? Oh, no. No. No, it just the one time, you know. You spot the first one, you get that drink zone found, then when you spot the next one, nothing, you know. Which what I found is every time you spot an animal, if you've already got the zone for it, it never will do that again. At least in my experience. Click on a different animal, then, oh, you found a drink zone. Click on the rabbit, and, you know, it's covered up your favorite drink zone. It's always made me mad. Alright. This has been good to me in the past. I've killed a legendary grizzly at Trophy here, and I have killed a mythical or 2 fox here. Where you is? I know there's one over there. Where in the world did it go to? The female, but maybe there's a male with it. This is the stuff that's the boring stuff, you know, that you got to go through. The investigative stuff, you know. Boring to some, like right now I'm enjoying this, you know. It's the thrill of the hunt type deal. Oh, yuck. What a small fox. Eat your Wheaties, ma'am. It's important to eat. What are you? I didn't even see that. Well, okay. So this zone sucks. You suck, zone. Alright, you know what we could do is let's go ahead and just knock this out and hunt this area, and we won't have to do it later. Have you spent much time on Hirsch yet? Not on PC. I haven't at all. The only thing I've done on PC is geese. So that's what's coming next. After I search my whole map, and I've determined that I don't have a diamond fox on this map, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Hirschfeld and search all of that. Oh god, 6 to 7. That's actually a good one. Oh, another good one. Man, we had several shooters in there. Yep. I will. That's the plan, is before I set up anywhere, Hirschfelden will be checked next. So a lot of this is stuff that I probably won't. Oh, I'm going to have to go out this way. Oops. We'll have to go across that bridge, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I'll do offline. Or, you know, won't be streaming while I do it. I hate Hirschfelden, man. I'm sorry. It's beautiful. But just, like, take a weed eater or something around the edges of the water. I mean, it's just... you can't see. Like, it's, I'm fine with patches, but it is too thick to drink time hunt on Hirschfelden. I'm calling Butterfly Lake as your diamond fox. Well, I hope you're right. I'm not going to argue with you there. Well, I can tell you this much. The rivers, man, they are huge on Hirschfelden. The rivers will be searched last. Love you, dear. The first place, the way I do it is we search the easy spots first, because I keep thinking of my scrub hair and how I put all that time into setting up on that scrub hair. And just when I got everything set up and spent all those hours doing it, I go to the first lake and kill a diamond scrub hair, and I'm like, man, I'd like to have all that time I spent researching and setting up for this, only to go to the first lake and kill the scrub hair, you know? So we're going to go to the easy spots first with outposts close by. before we start buying tents and setting up and doing all that stuff. We'll search the easy, quick to get to spots first. The river will be searched last. And let's hope that he's in an easy spot, if we do have him on our map. If I have the red spots on my map, then we're going to kind of divide our time up where we choose the fun things to hunt. Like red deer, you know. I had a lady killed a diamond red deer off my Quattro map. But I kind of like Tiawaroa as well for red deer hunting. So, Parquet as well. You know, I may do Parquet. I may go to red deer. I may go hunt Parquet for a bit and work on those diamonds for that lodge. I just think that's the coolest quest ever, and I think that needs to go to every map. And I've mentioned that in Jaxie's stream, which he didn't read it. You know, that's one thing you'll say about Lady. Lady does a really, really good job of reading your comments. I don't know how she does it. She does. We've got some big boys there. Is that a twin? Almost. But yeah, I mean, I put that in one of the surveys too. That they should do that. Go back and retroactively just put a special lodge on every map. Maybe each time you release a DLC or something, put a new lodge with that quest. And just add, I mean, look, here's the things you could do. You could have diamond on every map, diamond animal on every map. Man, that's a nice one. And that gets you a weapon skin. Certain weapon skin, you know. That's going to make me play Hirsch. That's going to make me want to grind. You know, like if I kill a diamond wild boar on Quattro, which is what happened on Xbox, I'm not going to go looking for a wild boar on Hirschfelden. I'm just not. I've killed that wild boar, checked off my list, I'm good. You know? Jeez. Those are some eye candy, isn't it? Some big old boys. Not too big, but not too shabby. Doing this stuff leads to diamonds, because it's like I mentioned before. I'll come across a max weight track and I'll screenshot it and I'll come back and check on that and see what we've got. You know, that's how I got that Lynx. I got his track, got the zone, and I said, okay, we're going to change the time, go after this guy and see what he is. That's how we got him. The first attempt, I changed the time, and he wouldn't cooperate with us. Because I think he was right beside us or something. See, we have... Oh, I bet he's walking to that zone because we saw some right there. I'm going to hunt my way to there. And that'll have, like, this area. I won't have to fool with it anymore. But yeah, you want to make me hunt Hirsch? I mean, if that's the goal of the developers, is they want everybody playing all of their maps, because some maps are not getting played. Put that lodge, that parquet style lodge, on every map. I guarantee you, guaranteed, people will start playing all the maps. Put a big shiny, gold plated, mossy oak camo that you can put on any gun you want. Or pick one of the popular guns, mossy oak, gold plated camo that on the M1. You know. Or let it be your choice, whatever. But you can only stick it on one gun or something. And you do that quest and you get rewarded that. And you can just equip weapon skins on your guns. And people would be like, okay. That would be a really respected weapon skin. Like, you'd see me pull my gun out. You would see that, you know, that camo right there. Everybody would be like, oh, well, he has the gold-plated mossy oak camo. He's killed a diamond on of every animal on Hirschfeld. You know, that is something this game needs. Call of Duty had that. And that's one of the things that, you know, you were like, okay, I need X amount of headshots with the sniper rifle to get this camo for that. And then that kind of shows everybody, hey, this guy's sniped a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like a bragging rights type of deal. It doesn't change the game at all, but it's a cosmetic something other that you're proud of. And if you want to make me play Hirschfelden, do it. Do that. Give me a reason. Give me a reason to. Because I'm telling you, if I kill a wild boar, if I kill a roe deer, if I kill a red deer, the animals that are on a European rabbit, I mean, the only thing that takes fallow deer even, the only thing that takes me to Hirschfelden is geese and the Euro bison, because you can't get those anywhere else. So they have made Hirschfelden essentially to where, why go there? You know? Once you have the Euro bison and the geese that you want, why would you hunt Hirschfelden? Now, some people like it. Some people like the slow pace, not hunting drink zones and hunting open fields and all that. That's just some people's preference. It's not mine, and I can respect people that want to hunt that way. That's the beauty of this game. It's wide open, baby. You can hunt it however you want. If you're happy shooting goats, you can go shoot goats. That's the thing about this game. It adheres to everyone's interests. And your interests change. You know, there's a time when I was happy for a goat. You know? Now it's diamond or rare. That's what I want. For a diamond rare. But it changes as you go. When you first start out, yeah, you're happy with goats. It's just like any other game. You get a little better and a little better as you go. But there's always something there. But what happens when I have all the diamonds? You know? I'm going to need something. So, for a little while, it'll be multi-mounts, rare fur types. You know, that'll be my thing. But it's going to take me a while to get there, because even though I've gotten them on Xbox, I'm going to want them on PC. And I tell you something that drives me batty is all my mountain lion diamonds, besides one. I have a dark red on an account that's like a level 30 Xbox account that I made when the game was so jacked up I didn't want to mess up my diamond count on my main account. So luckily I didn't play any. I knew that it was jacked up before I got on and started playing and figured it out. So my diamond count is accurate on Xbox because I intentionally did not play on that account while golds were counting for diamonds and all that stuff. I just didn't do it. I think I went out and I tested it and I shot a gold and it counted it as a diamond, and I was like, yep, not shooting anything else. But then I think that's when I shot the diamond scrub hair. It was like the second animal I shot or something, because that was something I said I was going to do, was just go find the zones and look for one first. And we did it. I shot the diamond scrub hair, and then it didn't count it as a diamond. So we were equaled out there. It put that location number or whatever. So anyway, while all that was going on, I started a new account, and I also wanted to prove that you didn't have to grind initially for diamonds, for certain diamonds. So I walked around, I didn't shoot anything, and the first animal I shot was actually a diamond mountain lion. Man, that was a tough kill too, because it had that little BB gun scope you start with. How about we shoot a big duck? That could be a possible diamond potential. Since we're getting ready to change the time anyway. Sensuous. Where'd it go to? Did they already lose it? Oh, it missed it. No. It's out there. 223. I'm not going to hit it probably. $223. We need to shoot about right there. We got it. Oh man. When you aim with the 22, the crosshairs are 150, because that's what I'm zeroed for. The next dot down there would be 200. So they were around 225, so I just kind of aimed using that second dot. That's the way that works. It's gonna take forever for it to get here. This is where Buford or Bart. How far out through there can I get? He should go get it, Bart, actually. Oh, it don't matter. Even if he got up there to it. Why don't you swim, dog? Oh, man. If they would swim out there and get those. I wish I hadn't shot it now. It is a diamond potential, but it's probably not going to be. Most of the time, I've found the level 2 diamonds have to just be straight up 7s. Not 6 to 7s, but straight up 7s. I need to set up. There's so much I need to do. I need to set up. I had some good setups with decoys and stuff when I was searching for my diamond early. And it's fun. It's different. I always crawl up, pop up with my shotgun and shoot a bunch of them, and then they'll... You don't have to wait as long on them to float over because you're shooting them from close range. 6.8. They go down at 7.2. Okay, so we don't have to worry about this now. So when we hunt this, we can just shoot right up through here because we've done all this. And then when we do here, we just have to do this. We don't have to worry about any of this because we've already got it out of the way. So I think I'm going to change the time. I think we're going to run the swamp. Because I just really don't want to hunt that river this morning. Not feeling it. So we're going to do the swamp. The swamp has a lot of foxes. I have seen some mythicals on Xbox here at the swamp. Not that we need respawns because we've not been shooting anything, but I discovered on my diamond, one of my diamond mule deer, that every time I changed the time and went to this one lodge, he was right there. I couldn't figure out why. He was always coming at me. And no problem, Irish. And thanks for being here. Every time I'd change the time, he was coming at me. But I would quit out and reboot the game from the beginning like we just did. And there he'd be. I'd spawn in at that outpost. And I kept changing the time like 30 minutes, 30 minutes. And he was always there coming. I was like, why is he there? And come to find out there was a rest area that he was going to the left of me. And so every time I would change the time and spawn in there, there he would be. Coming at me. And I'd always try to run down there and get to a tree. And get under a tree and cut him off. And he'd always spook and see me and all this stuff. Finally I got him. But just out of curiosity, I said, I wonder if he's going to be there if I don't reset the game. If I just change the time and go to that outpost and don't restart, will he be there? And you know, he wasn't. I changed the time and I went there and he was not there. That's the only time he was not there. If I restarted the game, it put him in instantly. So that's why I restart the game. It's not just for respawns. The animals get there quicker if you restart the game. And you know, Flinter said that a few times as well. Do you guys want to see a mythical? I'll show you a mythical. Never mind. I can't unlock that outpost because it's tied to a quest line that we have not done. And I had a tent there and it jerked my tent up because I lost all my tents. So, yeah. We're not walking all the way there from here. So all these tents, I had some tents here kind of semi set up. I had one here for those two lakes. I have nothing on this map, but I have searched them already. At least there's that. So our plan is going to be that we're going to search this side of the river. I've never seen a fox up above the railroad track. Great grizzly bear, but not fox. And then I'll search this side of the river. That'll knock the river out. There's not a legendary on that river. We're probably not going to fool with it, except for maybe this little finger here. We may hunt this, because we do have an outpost right there. And I could kill them work my way down here and then just kind of go down and pick them up. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. But let's start out by just hunting in this general direction. And then later on, I'll spawn in here and run up here and check all this. Because I hate to run this way and then have to run back this way. So let's, for now, just go this way. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's do that. Give it the old college try here anyway. So restart places them where they need to be. Visiting the lodge also does it. Well, oh, visiting. Okay, I got you. I got what you're saying. Visiting the trophy lodge. Okay. Yeah, I just completely quit out the game and loaded up. I was lucky enough to have that diamond mule deer right in front of me to test on that. And I think that diamond mule deer spawned. I honestly do. The stream before, actually, Lady Legends, is this the one? No, this is YouTube. I still have the cheer from Lady Legend on my widgets, on my overlays. I got a diamond, not a diamond, but I got a nice gold albino mule deer during the stream. You know, to give myself a little more direction, let's go look that way. And I think he spawned off an albino. I think there's something to rare fire types and diamonds. I think that when it's time for your lucky spawn, for a better lack of a better word, when it's time for your lucky spawn to pop, just whatever that RNG is, and it's like, boom, let's give him something. I think that it's either a rare or a diamond. And I killed that white albino there, and in the same place is where I got the diamond mule deer. I think he spawned right off from it because he had an awesome rating. His rating went up to 310, which wasn't diamond potential, but still a big old, you know how those nice mule deer look. Anyway, that was on Xbox before I made the switch. Just going to kind of try to crisscross, cover as much ground as possible, make sure we get every body of water. Look at that dude. Yay. See, I mean, we could very easily stumble across a diamond moose, or you never know what you're going to while hunting other things, you can always... I tend to kill more diamonds when I'm not hunting for that animal than I do when I am. Because it's, you know, you're out in these big fields and everything in the world's out here feeding. Bison, or we very well could find a... what's up, Warwolf? Good morning. What is up? What is up? We could find a bison or a moose here. I'm looking for a fox as well. Did you see I got the diamond lynx? I am ecstatic. Beside myself. I was walking on cloud 9 all day yesterday. How is Warwolf this morning? Just kind of looking for tracks or something too. Usually I have foxes as I get closer to this. We're going to do above the railroad tracks to start with, and then we'll circle back around the bottom of the railroad tracks. I watched the video this morning, but it wouldn't allow me to leave a comment. Huh. I thought I replied to your comment. Maybe I replied to someone else's. I don't know why it wouldn't let you leave a comment. That doesn't make sense. I had other people leaving comments. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Jaxie, I don't know. Which he had a lot of people in there. He hardly ever, like, mentions me or says anything. Like, I've talked to him, but he hardly ever... He has before, but I hope I've never said anything to offend him. If I did, it wasn't intentionally. But he could have just had a lot of people, you know, in his stream. Jaxie gets worked up, don't he? He gets excited. It's fun to watch. But yeah, I mean, you could probably say the same about all diamonds. We always accidentally stumble upon them. You know, we're always kind of shocked when we see them. Well, not always. Like, my next diamond goose, I'm not going to be shocked because I think I'm kind of overdue on that. But they come in bunches for me. Like, I'll go a long time without one, and then I'll get 2 or 3. But that is the law of averages. Let's kind of go down here first, so we don't forget it. Yeah. I do believe he read your comments, though. Maybe by the time he got to it, I had went AFK or something. I'm trying to put that out there in as many streams as I can with these, because people like Jaxie have got pull. I mean, because he has, you know, hosted EW's streams before. What is that? That looks like something, doesn't it? So, get that plug in his ear, maybe something happens. Which EW likes one idea I've got with canoes. They said they liked that idea and to consider that idea pinned. Whatever that means. But basically I said that we should take canoes and just like tents, kind of have them work like tents actually. And, you know, they weigh a lot, so you can't just go around packing unlimited canoes. But, you know, you buy a canoe and you place it down on places where, you know, like Rancho's got these weird shaped lakes and things. You know, you could place a canoe to where you click on it and it teleports you to the other side. They don't have to put any animation or anything in it. But you could strategically place your canoes. Yeah, no, I was just thinking of maybe in the past, maybe I had said something, or that he may have taken the wrong way or something. I didn't know, because the last few times I've been in his streams, he's not said anything, and he, you know, he used to talk to me some in his chats, but yeah, he did have a lot going on in his stream. And I'm just a small squirrel trying to get a nut, yo. So he probably doesn't remember me anyway. 7:06 Eastern time here. Did he say anything about the lodges, like his thoughts on it? I even wrote EW about it. Like, I sent them a specific email about it. But who knows if that gets read. I just think that it's they need stuff to encourage playing all maps, and that would be, I can't think of a better way than to, you know, here's your reward for killing every diamond on this map, you know. Even if putting the lodge in is too much trouble, you could still put the quest in. I mean, it'd be cooler to have the lodge, but if that's not doable for whatever reason. Let's go this way. I'm surprised I'm not seeing foxes here. Oh. Yeah, my number one goose hunting spot is because of Jaxie's golden tree stand video. Ooh. You know, which I used to use that to work on my bow. I would put that up, put a tripod up, because it's a crossing zone. If you've never watched that video, it's not as good as it once was. They've kind of patched it or something. Let me read this message real quick. So I went there to set up for bow. Because I need some bow points and things. Hold on. My wife is texting me. But I decided while I was there that I would set up some decoys and go ahead and see if goose hunting was good there. And that is the best goose hunting spot. His golden tree stand, like, there's like a little circle on the map there. You just set it right there. Put you a tripod. Put some 20 decoys down. Oh my goodness. I can't even... That's usually a good little spot right there. And I'll tell you, I killed one of my diamond moose on this map come from... Well, shoot, I can't remember now. It's either that... I think it's that little... It's one of those two little bitty water holes right there. I think it was that one. I had a tent like back here and killed it right there. So you got to check these little bitty water holes. You got to check them. Did I already go check this? If not, it's not long of a walk. I mean, yeah, if you want to make me play, yeah, we already did check that. If you want to make me play, you know, Hirschfelden, besides for geese, that'll do her. A lot of people were asking for things that I couldn't see ever happening right now. Like people were asking for a new map already and some stuff that you just wouldn't use in real life. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about. They could just do a DLC of just adding those new trophy lodges. They wouldn't have to make a new map, you know? And I'm assuming that maybe that's not as much work as making a whole new map. It might be. It might be even more work. I don't know. But if it, you know, I'm assuming that would be less work than making a whole new map. And I think people would absolutely love that DLC. You know. Call it something and just say we're adding 4K style trophy lodges on each map, and this is blah blah blah, and here's the weapon skins that you can earn by doing it. That would be a DLC in itself. Or pump them out with updates or something. Another thing too that I think people would absolutely go crazy about. We gotta make sure they go up there. Would be how about you throw in another 3 levels? You can get to oh, I see a fox. You can get to level 63. You know, every DLC like 3 more levels, and you can pick up an extra skill point or perk point. That would be sweet, right? Focus on the main issues, lagging. Yeah, that's true. That's true. True. But yeah, like these updates are getting ready to come out with, like, and that's just assuming that adding that quest wouldn't be too hard to do. If it is, then yeah. But I'm just saying, maybe every time they do a hot fix or a DLC or pick some of them. Here's what we fixed today, and here is, we've added this quest to Hirschfeld. You know, it may be too much. It might be just as hard as making a new map. I don't know. I would imagine making a new map would require some serious amount of time, though. But I just kind of feel that would get a lot more people playing, and the more people that play, they tell their friends, and more people play, and it could be worth like a $60,000, forking out a $60,000 salary to have someone dedicated to doing something like that. And you say, okay, here's your main priority. We're planning on some updates coming out, so you've got so many weeks to design a lodge that will fit on this map and create a quest where they have to mount their diamonds in there, just like Parquet. Go to Parquet and look at what we did there, and that would be that person's job. You know, they get a $60,000 a year salary, and they start out, you know, probably the first year that's what they're doing, and then that person's dedicated to that. And you know, I just think you spend a little money up front to earn a lot more, because you want to get these big guys, you know, Jaxie and Scarecrow and Zaggy and Flinter. You want to get them, because I see them starting to play other games and stuff, so that tells me that they're getting a little bored with the game, you know, but their fan base is here, so they feel obligated to still do it. So maybe they don't get, maybe that rekindles that fire for them. They've got a reason to go play all the maps and grind all the diamonds, you know. Yeah, I think it's funny that people complain about this game, but they're still playing the game. I'm like, you know, to be complaining so much, you sure do play this game a lot, you know. That's why I've made the comment before that even with all the bugs, it's still like the greatest game out there. You can always find something on the game that's working and not broken, you know. That's, did I see more antlers? Yeah, but nothing special. Okay. Yeah, I got you. The last couple years, people all bottled up and locked up, and all this stuff going on. People's manners have just disappeared, man. Nobody has any manners. People don't know how to talk to each other anymore. It's been detrimental. You get behind the keyboard for so long. Real funny is one of the people who complain about the game, you just mentioned, his fan base does nothing but complain about it. Won't say no names though. I think I know who you're talking about, and I've not watched him in a while. Ooh, another level 4. Yeah, I think I know. But yeah, we won't mention names. I ran into a bunch of those. Kind of shootery. Is that a word? Kind of shootery. Let's see. Let's go over here. Work our way down this way. And then we'll start working down into here. Not seen a lot of foxes though. Wait, whoa, whoa! I don't think I saved it, but that is an albino. Messed the shot up, which is nothing special anyway, but that's an albino right there. So I don't care too much about messing the shot up. Right. Yeah, I don't like to name drop as well. Yep, we got us an albino here. I don't think the second shot saved it. We probably caught like intestines or something. But pretty animal. I don't even know if he would have made gold or not either. I think he was going to be a silver regardless. He wasn't too impressive other than the fact that he is albino. Nice. Yeah, he was going to be a silver. Of course, right? Get me a screenshot in here. We'll save that guy. I don't have enough money to taxidermize right now. There we go. Right. Yeah, I got you. I'm picking up what you're laying down. If I'm not mistaken, there were also some repercussions for that, if I remember correctly. Some privileges taken away. Well, that looked just like a fox right there. Let's see now. We'll make our way down this way. We'll at least get above the railroad track searched during this stream. I dread Hirsch, man. I was really hoping that I would find one on Yukon. And we're not through. We still got a lot to search. But it would make me so much happier to find it here on Yukon. And I need to look too, I need to watch out for a zone that has 3 foxes in it. Because I want to experiment. I want to shoot one fox, one female fox out of a zone that has 3 females in it. And I want to shoot one male somewhere and just reset the time and see if we can swap them. And if I can control a spawn to where there's always going to be a male that spawns in a zone, if I can control that, I think we may have us a system. It all depends on the Lynx, if that was just a coincidence or I hadn't spotted that Lynx. So if you weren't here when I was telling Irish about it, I come across a Lynx zone that had 3 level 7 males in it. And I said, you know what? Where there's 3 using this zone, I'm just going to shoot one of them. That'll leave 2, and we may get a spawn back. Because I know if you have 2 or 1 in a zone, you don't get the spawn back when you shoot. Like, it just kills the zone out. It'll be that one forever. Or to delete the zone if you kill the last one in it. So, yeah. So I went back after I killed a max weight 7. And I went back and there was a 6 there. So that 6 wasn't there the first time around. So I think it spawned off the 7 that I killed. So, yeah, I'm thinking that it might be possible to control a fox. The problem is finding a zone that has 3 foxes in it is very, very hard. It's drinking way up there. Ooh. We're going to kind of work our way there and then down. Okay. We also have about 4 minutes. But yeah, my theory is if I can find a few zones that have 3 foxes, we can get a male in them by swapping. Just maybe, when we kill that male, he'll keep spawning back in that zone. It's worth a shot because it doesn't work any other way. Got my diamond lynx was accidental. I was hunting moose and reindeer and I heard a lynx sound off. I turned to see it was walking across a frozen lake. I spotted it. That's very nice, man. Yeah, I've had that happen a lot with other animals. This lynx, I got the track the day before. Never did get a spotted. I saw it running off. But it was one of those deals where I couldn't spot it. So I didn't know what it was. But I knew it was a max weight. And I got his zone. So I said, okay, we're done searching for now. We will figure out what this guy is. And he, well, you've probably seen the video by now. But he was legendary and he was diamond. And then I was crushed because Irish said, I asked what's diamond and Irish thought it was 29. So he said 29. And it was 25 to 28 on the estimate. And I was crushed, man. Like I was already envisioning myself just turning the PC off. Just raging. Because I have this belief too that, you know, those animals shouldn't troll. You know, that sucks. It really does. Like, I think I saw something just for a split second, or maybe it was a rock or something. We'll go this way and see if there's a track. But I think red fox, lynx, Euro bison. The ones that are really tough to finally get a diamond, I think they should be guaranteed. I don't think they should troll. I wish that were the case. Because, I mean, that would have broken me. If I'd gotten trolled on that Lynx, as hard as I've been after one, that would have been tough. But now I got trolled on Grizzly. Grizzly was a tough grind for me. I got trolled twice on Grizzly. But I have found that once you get trolled, and maybe that's the payoff on that, once you finally do get trolled, it's kind of like, if you stick with it, it doesn't take very long to get the diamond after that. That's been my experience. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe you've not had that same experience. But for me, that's the way it's been. I get trolled, and then shortly thereafter, usually within a week, if I stick with it, I'll get the diamond. That happened with me on the lion. I got trolled on the lion. A couple of days later, I got the big boy, you know. So we have come to the end of our stream. And I'll say this too, this is the first time I've been through this swampy area. Nice. So there is a possibility. Grizzly Bear Diamond was interested and got him attacking me. Tripod stand, didn't know it was a level 9, and I got him with the bow. Nice. My first legendary that I spotted actually hit me. He charged at me and hit me. And somehow or another, Grizzly Bear hits don't kill you on one shot like a lion does. But he was a troll. He was a legendary, but he was a troll. And then I killed another one that was a troll. And then the third time, finally made it. That was a long grind. I think that's going to do it for me. I still have this, and we still got to search that. That'll be the swamp. That'll take care of the swamp, and then I think I still need to run this edge right here. But I need to run the river, and then we'll go to Hirsch and try to look for one there if we don't find one here. But that's going to do it for me. I have to go to work. Thanks for stopping by, guys. You make the stream enjoyable. I like hanging out with you guys. You all have an awesome day.